You were in the Navy at Pearl Harbor, correct?
Yeah,
Well, what year was that?
41.
Okay, so you were still in at that time.
Yeah.
Okay, what happened then? What were you doing at that day?
I was in Pearl Harbor. There's a picture of where we were. Here's a picture of Pearl Harbor. There's my ship right here.
Oh, there's the hull right here?
Yeah.
So I think your ship was not hurt, was it?
Not then.
It was not bombed. No, I know. It was later.
No, we had one thing knocked the airplane, knocked one of the vents over.
Okay.
But it didn't hurt the ship too much. We'd had to go get another one.
Mm-hmm.
But anyhow, it was up around Alaska, Kiska. We fought a lot of wars up there with the Japanese submarines. We sank about 3 of them.
Up near Alaska?
Well, close to Alaska, yeah.
Oh, I didn't even realize that.
Well, it's not right near it though. It's up that high. The Aleutian Islands, they call it.
So what year, or do you remember when you were at, how do you say it, Tarawa?
Huh?
Tarawa?
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 Yeah, that was in 1943. That's when I got my foot shot. I never did get it fixed real good because they took what it was, I was on a landing party. And
What were you doing? What was your role?
I had a machine that was on my back here, my age and everything else. That thing was 65 pounds, and there I had 2 handles on it like this, and I was doing that, making electricity for the guy that was with me. And we had to sneak on there before the troops landed. Our troops landed. We had a whole bunch of ships and everything out there.
Yeah. So you were one of the early people on to...
Before the first people there.
Really?
Yeah. So we was out there and...
the person you were with, did you tell me before that was some sort of radio person?
Yeah, he was he's a very good guy. He's real smart, and I'm telling you. And he did things that I could never understand. He carried it, and it's a big sheet of a map, and it folds it out like that. Otherwise, he could put it in his pocket. He folded it out like that, and he had a little pin that he put down here, and he measured it, everything out, and told the ship, shoot one here, and so forth. And when I looked at that thing and where that bullet hit, and there'd be logs flying out of there, and the Japanese guys would be flying out of their bodies and everything. And not a one of them was alive anymore. So and then there was another one. It was 13 of those holes that we bombed. And
So how did you get
now,
there?
how smart that guy was, see, because here's the thing of it. We had guns that was 16-inch guns, battleships, shooting them guns, and then 16 gun. It don't stop and hit that thing. It goes straight on 200 miles or 100 miles or something like that. I don't know how far it goes. But anyhow, what he had to do is raise the barrel up like this and make it come down.
Okay, got it.
And that guy was so smart because the ship, whenever a ship shoots a gun, it makes it move back and forth, and so forth. So you lose your aim, but every one of those things he hit, it went right in the middle of that thing. Every one of them. And then nobody can prove it, but I can.
Because you were there.
Yeah.
So wait, so how did you get to the island if you were one of the first people? How did you get from your ship to the island?
A rubber boat.
Oh, really?
A rubber boat that couldn't make no noise or anything with it. We was landed way up there, and then we had to paddle it way back down to where we.
So
he had the map. I don't know how far it was.
What time of day did you land?
Oh, very early in the morning. So as soon as it got daylight, well, that's when we started shooting. Otherwise, couldn't see nothing, you know. So anyhow, we did that for just about a full day, and we had it all cleaned out. So
when did you get shot?
well, when they got ready to leave, I looked up there in a big old tree. There was a Japanese up there with a gun like this, chasing me around, and I'm jumping around here and there and there.
Oh, God.
And I had that big thing on my back and I couldn't get it off. So I dove behind a tree and my foot was sticking out. And I guess he just said, well, I'll do that. And so he shot and hit my foot.
Right.
And the bullet went in right next to my ankle, and my foot was like this, so it came down this way and it came right out of my toe. The bullet did. Knocked my shoe off and everything. And I lay there, and every time my heart would beat like that, and I could go boom, 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 blood, 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 blood.
Yeah,
blood.
right.
And
Oh, yeah.
man, I'm telling you, it's like a garden hose. They hauled me down to that place down there. I had to walk across a whole bunch of dead bodies and everything else. And I didn't walk. I mean, they drugged me. There's two guys. One guy had my arm and the other guy had the other arm, and drugged me down there. And there was a ship down there. I mean, a boat. But it's an airplane.
Yeah, you told me. You had
Airplane
flown.
with a boat under the bottom of it. I'd never seen one of those things before. My whole life. They throwed me on that thing.
Yeah.
And then it took up.
You told me you went to New Zealand.
Yeah, went over Australia and over New Zealand to Christchurch, New Zealand. Is the name of the city.
So how did you get back to your ship from New Zealand, from Christchurch?
Well, there was one ship that was a ship that carries troops that was going to move a bunch of troops to another place. And then there was another ship there, and I went to that one, and so forth. Each one of them ships, they give me some more information about, not information, but some more clothes. I didn't have any clothes.
Okay.
Till finally I got back on my ship.
Did that take a few months or what?
Yeah.
So when you were on the hull, before it sunk,
Yeah.
what was your job then?
That was the torpedo man.
Oh, that you were a torpedo man at that point?
On the hull, yeah.
I thought you told me that you
And
somehow.
I didn't go into to a radarman until after it was sunk.
Oh, okay. What year was Tarawa when you got shot?
43.
Oh, and it was like near Christmas, wasn't it? It
Yeah.
was December?
Yeah.
Okay. And
And
then,
to Guadalcanal, and then Tarawa, and then another island and another island.
so what did you do at Guadalcanal?
Landed troops there, and I was there too. That's where bad.
At least you
I did the same kind of job, but
Oh, yeah?
not.
Was it with the same person?
No.
Were you working?
No, no.
You were carrying this big thing that.
Yeah. Yeah,
Generated electricity.
yeah.
What was that job called?
Well, the landing party.
Okay.
If they don't say, I mean, landing party, you get a rifle, you get this, you get that, and so forth.